What's up, guys? This is Miasin. So we just got the new Mimighoul cards revealed from Rage of the Abyss, which are, by the way, TCG exclusive, so it's not like we can say, oh, well, they existed in the OCG. That is not the case. And we also have some other news for this set, so let's get right into it as soon as you smash the like and subscribe button. This part is not really important, but what really, because this is just like the TCG name of them. So yeah, Primordial is now Primite, which I don't, whatever. Goblin Biker, Grand Crisis, Grand Breakout. I don't even know what like these cards represent anymore. And then Azamina didn't really change too much. Deception is still Deception, it's just that the order, I think, changed. Yeah, it used to be like Sinful Suppose Deception or something. And then the most important thing here is the fact that Fire King Consort Volcanics has been officially confirmed once and for all. This feels so good. My god, we had to get that card in the last set, but at least we're getting it here. It's just whack that they were revealing this last minute, because now people who are trying to play maybe this deck at, I don't know, like, well, I mean, it's not that last minute. Yeah, it's for YCS Niagara. Yeah, definitely a really good deck. Fire King, you can play pure Fire King with Dominus Impulse, very good deck. And you can also play Fire King Snake Eye, whatever, with Azamina, or just Fire King Azamina, whatever you want. I'm gonna be making a bunch of videos with Volcanics because this card is super interesting and I've been playtesting a lot with it. Really fun as well. Anyways, what is really important would be the new Mimighoul cards here. Alright, so first things first, we've got Mimighoul Armor, level 1 Warrior. Really like the design, it looks fantastic. So yeah, if it is the main phase, apply these effects in sequence, that's the flip effect. So this turn, well, every Mimighoul monster cannot be destroyed by battle, and then you give control of this card to your opponent. So obviously, you should always interpret it the other way around. So it's not like you that's giving away this card to your opponent, but rather your opponent is giving this card to you. So yeah, just keep that in mind when you read Mimighoul cards. And then during your main phase, you can special summon this card from your hand to your opponent's field in face down defense. Or if your opponent controls a monster, you can summon it face up on your field. Not that it really matters, but I guess it can be an extender, so I'm not going to complain too much about that one. I don't know if like this effect is particularly good. It really definitely isn't on the same level as cards like Mimighoul Archfiend, for example, and Mimighoul Dragon. Anyways, Mimighoul Fairy, level 1 Earth Fairy. Okay, if it is the main phase, apply these effects in sequence. This turn, you cannot activate the effects of monster special summon from your hand. Okay, and then give control of this card to your opponent. So yeah, this can be a floodgate against certain decks, but I don't know. It just, it only affects monsters that are special summoned from the hand. Yeah, your opponent can go normal summon Snake Eye Ash effect, and then your opponent can still summon the Populace. It's just that he won't be able to use this effect, but then he can still make like an Anima, and then like Ash Send, and then summon Oak or Eye back at the pop. So it really doesn't matter. Like, there's just so many loopholes, honestly. This effect doesn't really sound too great. During your main phase, you can special summon this card from your hand to your opponent's field in face down defense, or if you control a Mimighoul monster, you can summon it face up on your field. This is probably gonna matter eventually, if you can just summon like a bunch of monsters, because this deck really lacked a way of summoning 2 monsters on the field. It was way too slow, and this deck's not really that great as a trap deck and as a super slow control deck, because you lose so hard to your opponent just like doing something stupid like tribute summoning Nibiru using your 2 Mimighoul monsters. That's basically makes you like neg like crazy. So yeah, that's what I didn't like. Anyways, Mimighoul Slime, level 1 Earth Aqua. You can special summon 1 Mimighoul... Oh, that's the flip effect again. Your opponent can special summon 1 Mimighoul monster from their deck to their field. Very interesting. And then obviously you give control. During your main phase, you can summon this card from your hand to your opponent's field in face down defense. Or if your opponent controls more monsters than you do, you can summon this card face up on your field. So yeah, this one summons itself on your field when your opponent controls more monsters than you. This one is when you control a Mimighoul, and then this one is just when your opponent controls a monster. That's it. Okay, that's pretty interesting. I mean, all 3 of them are decent, but they're nothing extraordinary. They don't do anything super insane, but I want to say this one probably the best, because I mean, summoning a Mimighoul monster from the deck is kind of nice. You can summon Dragon, search a spell or trap, summon Archfiend, search any monster. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I don't know how relevant the typing is. You can play Veracon B1 really well in this deck, by the way. Everything has a different type, and also everything is Earth, so you can also play Gozen Match. Okay, now we've got a Giant Mimighoul, a rank 1 Earth Rock, 2 level 1 monsters, so it's actually generic. If you can play some other level 1 extenders that might make you play Magician Souls and stuff like that. Your non-Xyz Mimighoul monsters can attack directly while your opponent controls a face-down monster. You can only use each of the following effects of this card once per turn. If this card is Xyz summoned, you can add 1 Mimighoul card from your deck to your hand. Oh, that's already amazing. That's fantastic. You can search the field spell searches or recycles back anything. You can search a trap, you can search the broken spell card that like reveals 2 monsters and then summon 1 on your opponent's field and then searches the other. Even the graveyard effect is insane, so yeah, this is fantastic. What I really like about this card is the fact that it searches any Mimighoul card. So yeah, I like it. You can detach 1 material from this card, then target face-up cards on the field up to the number of face-down defense position monsters your opponent controls. Destroy them, and if you do, inflict 1,000 damage to your opponent for each card destroyed. So I don't know how, like, relevant this is, because obviously your opponent has to have, like, face-down monsters, so This is only really good once you get a little bit of setup, but still, I mean, I'll take it. It's not bad. It only includes face-down monsters, unfortunately. It would have been so nice if it was just like face-down cards. So if you're playing against like Runic Stun or something, you can destroy so many cards at the same time. But then your opponent can just go you again and protect all of them, right? Yeah, it's always the same thing. Anyways, Mimighoul Throne. Nah, it's not generic. 2 level 1 Mimighoul monsters. You can detach one material from this card, special summon 1 Mimighoul monster from your hand, deck, or graveyard. That is the level 4 zombie, by the way. During the main phase, quick effect, you can target 1 Mimighoul master you control, equip this card to it as an equip spell that gives it 1,000 attack. Then you can return cards from the field to the hand up to the number of materials this card had, and it's not targeting, so that's really cool. And then you can only use 1 Mimighoul Throne effect per turn, only once that turn. Okay, sure. So the goal is that you summon this on your turn. You summon Master searches something, and then whatever you do, like, you can you can give that Mimighoul monster to your opponent, and then on your opponent's turn, you can go effect of this, like equip it to your Archfiend, sorry, your Master, and then you can bounce back 1 card on the field to the hand. I mean, that's fine, but it's nothing like extraordinary, and also it's not generic, which, to be fair, it shouldn't matter, because I don't think you're really going to be playing Magician Souls, so that was just like an example, but okay, yeah, that's, I mean, it's alright, honestly. Mimighoul Fork, normal spell, target 1 face-down monster your opponent controls, your opponent chooses one of the following effects, and you apply that effect. Change it to face-up attack or defense position, send it to the grave, then its owner draws 2 cards. Yeah, I already read that one, huh? It's nothing new. You can banish this card from your grave, add 1 Mimighoul Fork from your deck to your hand, so another copy of itself, and you can only use each effect of this card once per turn. This card is going to be a 0 of in the deck. When you give your opponent control of what effect he wants to use, usually it always backfires, so I hate it. Mimighoul Charm, continuous spell, once per turn during the main phase. If a Mimighoul monster your opponent controls is flipped face up, you can randomly choose 1 face-down card in your opponent's extra deck, and if it is a monster that can be special summoned to your field, but it cannot activate its effect this turn, and if it wasn't or couldn't be special summoned, banish that card. You can only use this effect twice per turn. Again, another cute card. Over time, you might be able to get a bit of value, but it's just so much effort to be able to like start ripping apart your opponent's extra deck, and also it's at random, which is, yeah, you can randomly choose one. It's so whack. But yeah, overall, I mean, these 2 cards are bad. This Xyz is fine. This Xyz is pretty nice because it searches anything. And then these 3 monsters are okay. They're nothing great, but I mean, they're not like garbage either. But yeah, you guys let me know how you feel about them in the comment section below. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And also, updated Mimighoul combo video, deck profile, etc. when I get back from YCS Lille. Because, yeah, this week is gonna be so busy for me, man. I'm so... I gotta prepare, like, so many videos as well. Because I'm leaving, like, this Wednesday. And it's gonna be happening this weekend. So, yeah, if you are going to YCS Lille, I'll see you there. Thank you guys so much for watching. And I'll see you guys very soon. Peace.